to change the title, but it's gone live anyway without my consent. This is a suable offence. I don't even, it's just called OXSN is live, I guess. Alright, that will do, I believe. Here I am in the OG shed. This is where it all began. Where it all began, my friend. Oh boy. Anyway, we're live on YouTube. Primarily because of my audience. I got a different audience on I normally go live on Instagram. Most of my stuff, like at least half of my content is on Instagram. Like, you can't neglect any one of the platforms, bro, because I've got such unique stuff on each one of the platforms, and I need to do a super export that has to come soon. I've made a lot of content. Yo, Alyssa, how's it going? We've got DJ Alyssa Monsanto in the chat right now. Yes, it's good. It's going good. I'm just puffing on some stuff some people calling weed. Power to the people. Fuck the stuff you heard. Get it straight. What you saying anyway? Brand new mixtape. Lovely. Yeah, sorry I'm shit at replying. It's not just you, it's everyone. It's like a phase I'm going through. I don't know. I can't deal with the matrix attacks. It's just like, maybe, I mean, I'll get on top of it. I'll improve my approach. But, the matrix attack. Yes, Michael, how's it going? Just puffing on some stuff some people calling weed. You ain't fucking with my herbs. Anyway, yeah, it's good. I don't know, I just gone live for fucking not much reason at all. I don't know. Just people joined the chat, and I don't even know. Literally, I don't know what fucking made me go live. I just randomly thought. Don't know. What can I say? Fuck knows. Maybe I should have thought about that before I comment. I don't know. What are you saying? Tell me what you work on. What is going down? I don't know. You know? I don't know what to think these days. I don't know if it's even... At some point you just see way too much and you're just left completely speechless. Mixing and mastering Lyron's new tunes. Oh my god, I am excited for that. Lyron with the conscious rapper community, you gotta check that out. Oi, Alyssa, I think you should look more into the conscious rapper community, like playlists, please. That, because Michael D'Souza in the chat, yeah. You two are actually vaguely familiar with each other, I think. Like, I mean, Alyssa knows the conscious rapper community, and that Michael is the one who made that. And Alyssa Monsanto is, like, you know, I spoke to her for a long time. I spoke about her quite a lot. She shouted out the conscious rapper community in a recent video. I heard they've been hitting y'all with that fog across. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It was here last night as well. Michael, what have you been seeing that fog? I don't know what to think about that inherently. Like, because I don't know. Have you heard of Operation Sea Spray? I bet Alyssa Monsanto has heard of Operation Sea Spray. I fucking bet you. I've never heard her speak about or Payday. Never heard him speak about that, but I bet she knows about it. Yeah, if you know Operation Sea Spray, then that's all you need to know. And that's why I'm left speechless these days, because it's smart dog in that force. Yeah, Alyssa Monsanto and whoever, don't matter, check out on this YouTube channel. I made a playlist called Smart Dust, and then hashtag Smart Dust, and in there I put all the Payday's videos about Smart Dust, and then there's more tunes, I think, because it went viral, and like what it was is everyone was talking about this Smart Dust on fucking when this fog come, these like conspiracy theories on fucking like TikTok and Instagram or whatever the fuck for the most part, Facebook and shit. Everyone started speaking about smart dust, but that's something that I've only heard from like Payday Monsanto. And it's like, I wonder if it's going to be a thing where like, because people are awakening to AI, but that's what Payday has been on about this whole time. And it's like, if only they knew that there was like albums talking about the stuff that these YouTube documentaries are talking about. I definitely see the correlation with the fog and people getting ill. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, I don't know, like, if that's inherently what caused it. I'm kind of ill at the minute. I mean, I am. I've been very ill for a while, to be fair. Yeah, this one actually came with the recent. This came when it was the coldest day in 15 years. That's when this came. In England, that is. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, see, yes, in San Francisco in 1950. Alyssa knows about that. So yeah, see, I told you she'd know. And I know that Payday must know about that because when I researched it, it seems to be exactly what he's talking about. And what this is, Michael, if you're not familiar, I'm not sure if you are. I knew that Alyssa would be just because of the nature of Payday's tunes. But yeah, basically that the government literally released like two like very weirdly named bacteria. Like they like sprayed a whole city for like a week to they were like, oh, we need to find out uh like how vulnerable a city would be to like an outbreak. There's only one way to find out. That's basically what they did, and they were like and then like they followed the science basically, and the science was like everything will be blessed. And then it weren't blessed, and then they were like, yeah, on second thought, we probably should have run it by a bit more, to be fair. Now that I remember, I didn't. Yeah, here we go. The U.S. Navy sprayed pathogens over San Francisco in 1950. Beast 1333 talked about it in the song Creatures with Payday. Oh, really? I know that tune. Vaguely, I don't know that tune too much. Yeah, Beast 1333 is really good as well. I like him a lot. And they put it into a fog. Like I believe there was like already maybe a fog of some description, and they kind of like fed into it with a ship like off the coast. So yeah, like stuff like that happens, and then this makes me like question the whole spirituality stuff to an extent, because like partly like I wonder if stuff of that nature gets attracted to oneself. If you're like, what if you can like, if you never sin, then you will never like. What if basically? I wonder if you don't follow like the golden rule, like I don't know. Like, I wonder if you attract darkness to yourself, because if you put the energy out, it comes back to you in a way where like I've tried to turn it within myself and be like, what if on some spiritual, metaphysical level, like my own selfishness is making everyone else selfish? Where like, because I remember I'd done loads of selfish stuff in the past, and I wonder if like it's like it's like some universal law. But what I'm not, I don't want to go too deep onto that inherently, but like what I'm saying is like all this spiritual awakening stuff, like it can get swept out from under your feet sometimes, because it's like, you know, you can be spiritually awake, but a lot of these spiritual awakened people, they don't know about a lot of the matrix stuff. There's like, I always say these days, there's like two lanes of awakening. I think I said it last time when Michael was on the chat, on live, and it was like there's a Babylon awakening, and there's like a spiritual awakening, which is like the mushrooms and shit that Mr. Traumatic talks about. And that's some next level stuff, because I don't know what that is about, because that's like astral travel, and I've done loads of mad stuff like that. I know that there's definitely something there, 100%. Like there's the whole world up there. I don't really know what's what. I feel like I like fell into loads of traps and stuff, and probably got attacked by loads of astral entities, and now I'm just like, huh? I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's weird. There's like definitely like madness in the fucking astral plane, but regardless of that, on Earth there's like the things of that nature where there's like, you know, like the fluoride in the water will affect your brain, like in the opposite way, kind of that a psychedelic will affect your brain. Whereas like you know, you put a fucking you could put a psychedelic in your system and that will do something. You could put fluoride in your system, that will do something. You can put aspartame in your system, that will do something. You can put, you know, anything in your system, weed, coffee, and like, so like you can't neglect that. Like basically I've heard a spiritual teacher say about like if you drink like mercury, which is like, I think just like a heavy metal basically. I think it was mercury he said. It was like you can't neglect it, where it's like it don't matter how spiritually awake you are. Like if you like fucking drink like a lethal dose of caffeine, you'll like feel fried. So like if they put stuff in the water, it's like that's what I say. It's like these people think they're spiritually awake, but they're actually. But then like, what about the 5G that's like fucking assimilating them into the fucking motherboard? Like if they're, you know what I mean? Like if they can control you, like from fucking bird's eye view, then you might think that you're awake, but you're still like being sprayed from the sky. It's like you're spiritually awakened, but there's still nanotech in your food, and your brain is still turning into stone. I made a lyric video for that track. Oh, nice. Gemini from Conspirituality has a new single dropping soon called Sacred Leaf. Oh, that's so cool. Well done, you made the video for it. Alyssa Monsanto said. Yeah, because he hasn't dropped a tune in a while. Traumatic said he astral traveled to the ice wall. Mercury is highly toxic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but what I mean is like, some people seem to be under the impression that like spirituality somehow transcends the somewhat material plane, where like a lot of spiritual people do not seem to concern themselves with so-called conspiracy theories. They think it's like, oh, you could do better than that, man. Like 5G, like they think that they're on some self-realization activation, yeah, of awakening, and they very much well be. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like I know some spiritual people. They stop caring about like they start like drinking like the Matrix stuff, like cola, and they're like, it don't matter. They reckon it don't matter because it's like they think that God is love, so they might as well just drink Coca-Cola and just get assimilated into the AI. Akuna Matata might as well just fucking join the motherboard. I don't know. Sorry for dying. I've been dying for a minute. I think it's this chemical vapor deposition right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think, to be honest. These days, like, it weren't long ago I went through like another, like there was like a 3-day period where like a friend of mine called me up, like preaching the gospel to me basically. He does this every now and then. And I used to take it up a bit, and like I took it up a bit again, a few like, but I don't know about like this Jesus thing. Like, what do you think about Jesus, Alyssa Monsanto, or Alyssa or whatever? Uh, that's called fuck it mentality in Texas. Yeah, that's fuck it mentality. That's fucking people who fucking given up because they're in Babylon and they're like, you know what? I might as well just get pissed at this point because this is long. Fuck it. Let's just have a good time. Tomorrow isn't promised. What's that tune? For all we know, we might not get it tomorrow. Let's do it in. That's I can imagine Payday making like an ironic remix to that. Jesus is a psyop that has Christians worshipping a false idol instead of the creator. Yeah, I don't really understand when people refer to they're like, he saved me and things like that. Like, because I understand that there's a connection that you can have with God. I'm confident, like a direct, like awareness, but like I don't understand. I don't know where people are drawing the lines or what they're defining as God and stuff. But when people actually like, they think that the creator is like a being, or like I don't really understand when people are so hinged on the story as if the story is the absolute truth. It's like I know that you can experience like fucking synchronicity and fucking paranormal type things. I know that awakening, they replace God with Jesus. I don't really, yeah. I mean, I kind of understand like this kind of Jesus kind of. It's like a. I understand it in terms of like a, almost like the way that like it felt like it's like a. I don't know. The way that it's sold is like. It's like a savior kind of spirit. That it's like yeah, like the good news. It's like, oh, you can repent and yeah, and God will be on your side. Top to bottom. Listen to the song Top to Bottom from Payday. I will. But yeah, I'm not sure what I think about it. I contemplate it every now and then. I would really love if I could like be saved by something. You know, that would be great. But I'm I'm not confident. Exactly. I'm not sure. I would love to be honest. It'd be great. I know there's something, I swear, because I've experienced like impossible, like Mr. Traumatic says about how he's quantum leaped and shit. Like I literally like teleported on psychedelics. I swear down. I like literally experienced telepathy and there's no one even else there. I'm alone, but I'm completely conscious that telepathy is absolutely possible. Shit like that. My eyes are like literally just fucking like completely like pinging out into infinity, and it's just like you don't even know who you are, and you're just like exploding geometry in the center of the universe. Christians over here used that King James Bible, unaware that he was a Freemason. Oh. I think, Alyssa, you know, I would be really, like, I would love your discernment. Fair enough, I didn't know that. But, like, I wish that I could almost, like, be embodied with your lens and go and look at this artist called Illuminati Congo. Or something like, because like basically, you know, like how Beast 1333 talks a lot about like the sacred symbolism. Did you know actually that Beast 1333 has a song with somebody called John Nigger the Baptist, and that is Illuminati Congo. He has the same name, like they're literally the same person. He just has two names. So Beast 1333 has a song with Illuminati Congo. And Illuminati Congo is like he talks a lot about like he's got this weird yeah, your discernment was developed over time. Yeah, I bet. And I can feel mine developing. But like I know that you've seen so much in terms of when I look at this Illuminati Congo, he's like an artist, and like I say this because he throws up a lot of this sacred symbolism stuff. He seems to be awakened. Like he chats shit about Bill Gates, and I think you would like he's on Thought Criminal Music. That channel posts Illuminati Congo all the time. But he also, I'm just like, he did a video outside like this Freemason temple and shit. And that's what you were saying about the Freemasons. And he's got a lot of this symbolism. And he does talk about like Jesus and that. And like, I feel like you would cut through it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying I would be interested in a way. Like, because I know that you have seen a lot. And, don't know, it's crazy how it all adds up. Like, I don't know what to make of a lot of it, but like, it's mad to me how much of the symbolism is so referenced across the board of everything, where it's like, they all talk about the same stuff. They're all saying the same thing, kind of, in a different way, from a different angle. And it's just like this huge interconnected picture, this, like, it's just like this infinite knowledge rabbit hole. And they're all making claims about each other, like, people are saying something about Lucifer, and people are saying something about Jesus, and other people are hating on Jesus, and like, fucking, some people like Payday is not a huge fan of psychedelics, I don't believe. I don't know, like, I mean, he is, I think, to an extent. I don't know, like, he doesn't, not properly like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he said in that lyric. He's like, "Don't take a single drop of that divine and architecture. All that really does is let the manufactured monster get you." He's so funny. I don't even know what half of his lyrics mean. I swear. Like, I try. Part of it is because he's from America. It's just so funny to me. Like, oh, he's fucking funny, man. Like that's what, like, because when people try and tell me shit about Jesus, yeah, I go and listen back to Payday, and I'm like, like, I can't help but like, because Payday's discernment is just intuitively funny. Like, when on what's it, on his tune that is home is where the hatred is, or the home is where the love belongs, or whatever the fuck. Like. I just find it funny, like, at the end, it's like, to see innocent children die, it makes me cry, makes me cry. And he always just says shit like that, like, he's just, like, he always makes it, like, not humorous, but it's just, like, I don't know, like, the place that he comes from, he's just, like, he's very relatable, I swear, I don't know why. Nobody that has bars likes psychedelics, lol. Yeah, well, what about traumatic? I'm pretty confident that I don't know if you're a huge traumatic fan. I don't know how you feel about a lot of the stuff that traumatic goes on about. And I'm reevaluating a lot that I have thought about, like, psychedelics and that, in a way. To an extent, I don't know what to think. They just are like, fuck knows. I have no idea. I definitely had like mystical experiences on those. I literally, like, it's impossible to describe what I've seen on psychedelics. I'm not that big on Beast 1333 either. I like the message, but their bars and cadence just don't do it for me. Traumatic is the exception. Yeah. Traumatic's good. Come on. And like, you there's no way you can. I just don't know, like, if you would think to what extent a lot of the psychedelic stuff could almost be psyop-y a little bit. 2 secs. Hold on. Just because, like, I know some psychedelic people and that, and they can just be like, sometimes, like, I swear it can almost be hard to draw the line between spirituality and religion. some people like get lost in between them, where like some spiritual people like slowly they end up being almost religious. Let me check if I have checked everything. Traumatic is the exception. I'm all caught up. Yeah, anyway, fuck knows. I don't know what to think. All I know is I have got a lot of unfinished business. I can do fucking so much more, yeah. Like the way that I've like left my channel in a way. And like everything, like I know that it's just like a lot of people feel like this is like they know that they are capable of a lot more than they're doing, and talk is cheap. I get that, but I don't know. It's evident to me in a way. Like I know I could have done so much more. I don't know if there's any point inherently, sort of, but yeah, I don't know. I know kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm sort of I don't know. I've been in like a limbo phase for quite a while, to be honest. I've got a lot of unfinished business and shit I want to complete on YouTube. You know that Home Is Where the Love Belongs by Payday is based on a home. Yeah, I've heard the original thanks to you, actually. I like that one. I like the original as well. I only found that after a long time. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. How Payday's like, he's so relatable in a way. When you grow up in Babylon, in a way, it's true. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm probably gonna dip shortly in a second. I was just smoking a ganja that I didn't even finish. But yeah, I'm all got my sinuses blocked up from this matrix. But yeah, I don't know. Time will tell. There's a lot more I want to do. There's like I kind of want to like just do like everything that I will ever do is always going to be aimed down this kind of direction of that's kind of like carved of like Mr. Traumatic and Payday, Monsanto, somewhat Illuminati Congo. That's what the thing is. It's those three are my like they were the top three. Alyssa, I'm saying like in terms of artists that will like carved away into information revolution. As far as I'm aware, I know that you know a shit ton of them, but those three for me were the main things. Were Mr. Traumatic, Payday Monsanto, and Illuminati Congo. They are like they're big. They've all got huge discographies. There used to be a video game where you said, how does she know where all the samples come from? There used a video, I don't know why I said game, a video where I feel fucked at the minute. I'm so fried. I look weird as well. I'm just baked, sorry. And I'm caffeinated. There used to be, and I'm ill, a video where you said, how does she know where all the samples come from? I don't know. What, was that on my channel? I said that about you. There used to be a video where you said, how does she know where the samples come from? Oh, right. I don't know if those two last comments are relevant to each other, or what's going on at the minute. I don't know where that video is, or what. I don't know. I mean, YouTube terminated me loads, and, that's the thing is like I'm kind of like waiting to like basically a lot of my content is gone forever because YouTube sucks. Yeah, it might be gone kind of forever basically. YouTube is supposed to have a service to get your videos back, but it just freezes for me and it ain't working. Don't know, but the thing is, I can pick up the pace, because even if that video's gone, I could have made, like, 10 videos that are 10 times better than the video that's gone. I could do the work rate hella epica. I make a video like this, like, once every fucking 2 weeks at this fucking point. That's why I put everything on Rumble. Yeah, I do as well. However, I've been slow at it, and I've literally got a catalogue that I need to export that is waiting for me to do. And that's what I mean. It's like I'm like proper making it like half-ass and long at the minute, which is not really ideal. I'm just kind of like fucking having a identity crisis, you know, and realizing everything all at once. So it takes a second. But yeah, I would really love to solidify some fucking revolution in any way, in a million ways possible, with a million information revolution fucking books and videos and infinite catalogues of awakening forever. And that's the life purpose. And that's basically what I might as well transmute my energy into. So as fast as possible, I would love to bring forth as much gnosis and novelty and revolution as possible, as quick as possible, in as many solid, indestructible forms as possible that you can copy and paste everywhere to cause the mass awakening. And I've got way more in here than I put on there, because I need to figure out how to get it out of here, because I know it's in there, but it only gets hit when someone asks me something. I have to figure out how to ask it to myself. I could literally make like 10 different channels with 10 different fucking niches, all fucking going in the same direction ultimately. And like, the work rate could be like, literally like 10 fucking thousand times more than I've ever fucking done. And I could do that easily. I just have to wake up and stop letting the Matrix attack me hella hard. Hello, thank you for joining the chat. But I could literally blow everything out of the water if I just fucking done it. Because I've done a fraction of it, and I know that I could do it again. I could do like a whole rebirth revival thing. I'm partly waiting for another fucking mega activation. Alyssa, what do you think about psychedelics? Can I ask? What do you reckon? Is that why your channel got taken down? Oh, never mind, sorry. I still can't read. I feel fried still. That's why I post everything on Rumble. 1,000 vids on Rumble. Well done. I think I got 2 accounts with like 500 vids total, I think. You need to check out my new World Order Soldier Tells All mixtape with Payday. That's those psychedelics jamming you up. What? Mate, so I can't... jamming you up. They definitely did jam me up at one point. It's the weed jamming me up. I smoked weed this morning. I feel pretty jammed up. Fucking... Them fucking mushrooms opened an infinite fucking portal that I cannot close. And what it is, it's like there's like this background knowledge that like all of everything is just a fucking illusion in the mind. And you can just like... The mind is very fragile. And if you think too much in a certain way for too long, you can just like break the whole structure apart forever, and you will just like expand, and then you will just have a new personality every day, and you will not recognize yourself. Every time you look in the fucking mirror, you'll be a new person. That's called psychedelic neuroplasticity, I guess. Yeah, fucking, I asked K Reno about psychedelics. Did you see that video? I actually, yeah, he said, he just goes, I don't fuck with it. I can't remember how he goes, just like, I don't want to be hallucinating. I don't even, he don't do nothing. Yeah, the microdose, that's what I mean, but like, I didn't clock that. Like, I did like fucking huge doses that literally blew my brain to fucking pieces. where like I literally can't even see who's in front of me and shit. I swear down, like I took them with my mate and that. This was when I was really young, and I took only 2 proper bad trips, and one of the bad trips was like, yeah, like even though my mate was in front of me and he's in the room with me, it's like I weren't actually able to register like if anyone was there or not. I was just like staring into the abyss, like regurgitating like subconscious lyrics. You know how lyrics just go around in your mind as you go through your day. You're just rapping lyrics from tunes, the neurolinguistic programming and shit. It was just pouring out of my subconscious. I was like rocking like back and forth in bed, just singing Traumatic's tune. Like I was literally not even conscious I was doing it, and it was like, what does he go? He goes, I can't remember how it goes, but he says like 5 grams of magic mushrooms will make your head burst. Something like that, just singing like psychedelic lyrics. Too much acid back in the day. Yeah, but those people though, that you say, oh, those people took too much acid back in the day. It's like, I understand that, but that's what's mind-blowing, is because you can see videos of people taking acid back in the day, and they're like, I can see the air, like, can't you see it? I feel bad for you if you can't see this, like, and like, that's what I mean. Like, I was taking mushrooms and shit, and I was like seeing, like, I could be looking at this fucking cupboard, yeah, and then all of a sudden I would hallucinate the entire alphabet on the fucking cupboard. A, B, C, D, like, it looked like a fucking Ouija board, and it's all growing, there's numbers and letters, and it's like, every time you look at it, it fucking splits into a million more, and it's like, fucking alphabet fucking spaghetti, just like splurging out of like the texture of the wood. And it's literally right in front of my fucking eyes, like it's actually happening. It's like, it's not like, the hallucination is so real. It's like it's almost like it's really actual. I'm not joking when I see the actual alphabet. It's fucking vivid. Things like that, and then like, yeah, sometimes you take them and you just spiral into fucking. But yeah, I know the psychedelics jam me up. That's why I fucking talk weirdly. I swear down. Every time I make a video, I'm like, why do I talk? I talk in a new way every time. Right now I'm ill and I'm stoned. But the psychedelics just like, I literally blasted myself so much. And I think this is a symptom of super psychedelic frying you, is your communication becomes like very, very weird. And also the structure of your thoughts and the way that you think and stuff, it's like it all just spaghettis out. Like, you just do the psychedelic and it just like, wah, 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 and then like, it just makes everything just go like, and like your whole brain just like floods out and splurges out. It's like a fried egg. That's what they say. It's like I don't know, it's just literally like, I don't know, it just melts your brain. It's like a snow globe. That's how it is. So normally your brain is like settled like a snow globe, yeah. And then a psychedelic, like, it shakes the snow globe, yeah. And the snow settles in a different form over time. Like, if you take loads, it might take a while to settle. But if you just take loads, I remember this was while it was happening, actually. I remember this analogy. I was like, you'd shake it so much that it would never ever settle again. And like, it almost feels like you shake it to where it would take like a year for it to fucking stop shaking. It's got so much momentum. Like, it's like the snow like never settles. It stays up. That's how it feels, I swear. That is like neuroplasticity. And it gives neurogeneration as well. Like, you see it happen to people. They just like, they look like normal. Like, they look like a fucking, some hard bloke, like, or something, like some roadman, like, and then they take psychedelics and then they just start looking all rainbow and fucking looking crazy, and their eyes fucking start fucking looking all like, I don't know, it's like this whole like thing that happens through the substance. Oh yeah, yeah. Payday can see the air. I hear that. I think it's making your speech choppy. You're not supposed to shake the snow globes. You're supposed to flip it over gently, lol. Oh right. Yeah, probably. You're probably right about that. Rainbow agenda in psychedelics. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, to be honest. I don't know. Fuck those. I'm probably gonna go. Oh yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Rainbow, it's like, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It is. It make you come out the other end of psychedelics wearing tie dye, and then you'll end up growing your hair out. You'll end up like taking up like loads of new things in your life and dropping loads of old things all of a sudden. Yeah, it's just they're weird. They really, I think, like they let like yourself, even as a personality, I think, like delve into your own deepest depths and like because you can really like it brings out dormant things that are already in you. You go inside and you feel all inside, and then you like it like activates you. I swear down, it's like an activation where like people don't know who they are often until you take them to an extent. You know that you need them. I don't really mean that. It depends who you are. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that in the late 60s. That's what I've seen though, because I've seen very closed off like roadman people, and they take psychedelics, and then all of a sudden, this happened to me basically. Yeah, it's like what like before you take them, you think you're cool. Some man are rolling with knives and that. I was out here like robbing people for like selling weed and that, fucking on the streets with loads of like losers, quite frankly, and like, and then you're closed off and you're insecure and you're trying to be a bad man and shit. And then you take psychedelics, yeah, and then for me it ignited a mad passion for learning and stuff. Like, give a gangster psychedelics and they will want to go dance in a meadow with their dandelions, lol. Yeah, yeah, it's jokes. But for me, like, I went through the whole school system, yeah, and I didn't give a fuck about learning. No, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I thought learning was boring because that's kind of how they made it feel and seem, to an extent. And like, I just didn't care about. I weren't really passionate about life. Like, I done like this. I got really good at like the Rubik's cube and shit, and I loved certain video games and that. But like, I went through school and I just didn't want to be there. And like, I didn't give. And then like, I didn't care about shit. I swear until the psychedelics, and then the people talking about the psychedelics, and then I was like, kind of. But it all came with like, because I only heard about the psychedelics through Mr. Traumatic and the conspiracies and stuff, sort of similar to Payday. So if I didn't have the eye for the conspiracies, maybe I wouldn't have went down that rabbit hole. But I don't know. I swear that's how it was. Like, if I had done the psychedelics before school, I would have actually like had a passion to learn, but I wasn't activated because I hadn't done the psychedelics, I swear. So I just went through school like, but I'm happy I didn't listen because school's just teaching a load of indoctrination garbage to an extent. But I would have like actually at least like pick and chose to an extent where like I didn't know that I was alive before I woke up is what I'm trying to say. Those indoctrination centers don't give you any wisdom. They just make you memorize a bunch of lies they call facts. Yeah, I know. It's fucking awful. You let fucking, you can just easily regurgitate so much stuff that's just stupid about the school. You got the kids sat all day in these fucking stuffy classrooms half the time that give you a headache. They've all got their phones in their pockets connected to all the fucking frequencies and that. The teacher's traumatized. You're fucking in some LED classroom, and you know They fucking pushed all the fucking COVID stuff when that happened. Obviously, they would have all been wearing masks and that. Like, I don't know, the food. Obviously, it's just like, I don't know. It's just yeah. And then like they teach you like the food pyramid. They teach you lies. It's and like we're in a culture where like real medicine is basically illegal. You know. There's a video of me getting handcuffed for just smoking a blunt in nature. You can actually find that as on Instagram Live. I feel so fried right now. This cannabis marijuana is definitely... I need to do some breath work. That's the cure. But it's because I'm ill. So I sound kind of weird. Oh, my phone's dying. Alright, I'm probably going to go now. That's a 45-minute stream. Oh yeah. Globes, lol. I guaranteed in 96. What do you mean? Oh, graduated, sorry. Fair play. I don't know why I read that wrong. Yeah, I got kicked out. I was making diss tracks on my friends and people in my school that you can still find. If you search Spencer Noble diss track 2 or 1, there's 2 of them. There's that, and then I made my teacher like a dating profile, and then I got kicked out in my mock exams, and I got kicked out of all the schools, yeah, and then because, get this, so the schools didn't want me anymore because I was just not engaging with him, so the school paid for me to like go and basically work in a warehouse for free. Like, there was nowhere for me to go, so I was still technically at the school, but they didn't want me in the building because I was just a cunt. And I would just, like, bring a screwdriver in and just, like, take the window off and put it in the bin. That was how I had my fun at school. I would just dismantle the, infrastructure with my friends, and we were some bandits. Yeah, and we actually was some bandits in school, and that is what the diss track is called. It's by Scilla, Scila. Yeah, it's funny. I made it when I was 15 in school. That's what got me kicked out anyway. That's why I brought it up. It's on Spotify. Fucking. And then I made my teacher a dating profile, yeah. But yeah, it's stupid. So the school didn't want me actually in the building. I realised this when I was clocking a bunch of funny... Oh, hooligans. I thought you said holograms. Same thing. Oh shit. Cali pack. What do you think about the ganja then? You must like the ganja, do you? I'm very curious on it. What your preferences are. You said you don't do it. You don't do a interview. Don't do a podcast. I used to do loads of podcasts, but I've stopped doing them. I need to pick it back up. That's what I'm saying. I can do so much content. I can pick up the pace. I know that what I do is shit. I know that I'm perceived as like basically probably like cringe and shit. But that's because I've been trapped in the spiral realm, and I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago, and that come to bite my ego in the ass. Kind of, but anyway, I'll burn myself up anyway, so watch this. I'm about to reignite the podcast, and oh damn. Alright, I'm probably gonna go. I kind of care about what you think about the ganja smoke. I smoke the stuff that grows out of the ground from Mexico. That Cali shit is GMO. Yeah, that's the return of the herbivores, and whatever the fuck. They legalized it, but I gotta let you know. Beware of whatever he says. Harry Anslinger 2.0. Another type of prohibitions is happening real slow. Gradually, only corporations will be allowed to grow. That means people like Monsanto, once it's genetically modified, how will you know? I think, yeah, I don't know if that is. Anyway, bless nation. I'm gonna dip out of here. I'm gonna do something with my existence. I'm gonna fuel the mass awakening. Thank you, Alyssa, for your engagement today. Much appreciated. And thank you for your mastery work in the mass awakening. Thank you for doing the work that is much needed to be done, that no one else is doing, really. The devil made the present day marijuana special. So higher levels of estrogen settle in male vessels. Yeah, I kind of heard that. I've heard things of that nature, yeah. I'm not really sure. It's fucking powerful, man. It's fucking powerful. I can't believe, like, how, like, weird it is, to be honest. It's fucking weird stuff. Drugs are fucking so strong. What am I saying? I can't remember. I swear I was saying something. I don't know. Oh yeah. Just yeah, solidifying things of this nature is super important. Like what you're doing with payday stuff, and it's important because a lot of people, you know, they only publish their own stuff. But the good thing about multiple people publishing things and trying to solidify, I've been on about this concept of solidification for so long. When it comes to the mass awakening content, I've always been talking about these ideas of like downloading all of it onto like and copy and paste like a fucking 100 different USBs and hard drives and shit. It's because like it's very vulnerable stuff, but it's like it's so like these albums, the way that they deliver the information through music, for example, and then the lectures as well, the interviews, the podcasts. We have to make sure that the foundation of this is not just one internet connection, you know what I mean? So, did you check out my exposing the Synagogue of Satan mixtape volumes? I just made part 11. No. I don't vape I don't vape either. I don't vape now. I am dying though. No, I haven't. I screenshotted, you said another one above as well. I screenshotted that. I'll probably let this run for an hour, to be fair. It's 53 minutes and I've got a bit left. I might just play some fucking Elias Clay or something on the outro, and then when it gets to an hour I'll cut it off. I tend to do that type of business half the time. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck knows. I don't know. We got to solidify the mass awakening. Anyway, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna play some tunes on the outro. Yeah, alright, I'll check about. Yeah, I screenshotted everything that you spoke about. You dropped a few names, but yeah, I'm gonna breathe and raise the vibration, because half the time I look back at videos like this and I'm like, damn, I should have been breathing more, because the breath is the cure, the breath is the center, the portal is open and you got to enter. Remember, it is God that sent you. Yeah, you should check out a lot more of these conscious rapper community artists. You like Alchemist Ash, who done a song with Mr. Traumatic recently. He's a good friend of mine. You'll like him. And then there's loads of people in that community. Like I know I told you about Inspector Veg. I think you should check out some of his stuff more. He got a viral thing recently. Alice Clay made me take her video down. She was bitching about the Kindmaster watermark. Oh, really? That's mad. I mean, Elias Clay. I pronounce her name wrong half the time. I've uploaded some of her videos. I don't know why she'd bitch about that. I'll be happy, like, that's what yeah, I wouldn't tell you to take it down. I'd be happy in a way, like, in terms of, because when it comes to the Mass Awakening, it's about the Mass Awakening. And if you can get the videos further, I think we should all re-upload as much as we can, as widespread as possible, because sometimes YouTube takes down music videos and they don't reappear for like a good year or so because no one has got them. Who's the equivalent of K Reno in England? Good question. See, I don't know if they're even there ain't one. See, like in England, yeah, like trauma. Well, he's not even England; he's Wales. But honestly, I don't know who. Like, cause a lot of it is to do with work rate. Because the thing is, there's a lot of good artists in England. Yeah, they're good, but they've got like 20 tunes, if that. Very slow. Someone like K Reno, you can't fucking in your wildest dreams ever fucking listen to all of his tunes. It's like nearly impossible. You can't, like, it's, oh fuck,